Well, I'm halfway through a recipe when I realize this is a good recipe for you guys. So what it is this diced onion, zucchini, potato, and red pepper. And what I'm adding to it, I'm just actually the zucchini and potatoes been in the oven for half an hour, and I'm gonna give it a stir. I think I have to get a stronger spatula. And I'm gonna give it a stir and then add in garlic and pepper to it. I just started adding the onion and garlic. I'm sorry, the garlic and pepper and stirring it in, but I want to get it all stirred in. And look, I'm adding a lot of garlic. That's a half of a large red pepper, and this was about 10 cloves of garlic. So, and it's already looking and smelling good. So I'm gonna hang up so I can stir this really good, and I'll show it to you again. It's all stirred up, and I'm going to add rosemary. I put rosemary the first time in, but I'm adding a little bit more because it just kind of disappeared. There we go. And I'm gonna season it with some of my homemade butter blend. And I have several videos where I show how to make that. It's a combination of onion powder, turmeric, and thyme. And it really adds a nice savoriness to things. It doesn't taste like butter, but it brings out the flavor of food just like butter does. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stir that or not. I guess I'll stir it a little bit. Stir some of those seasonings in. And you can add more Gerson herbs to this if you want. Any of the Gerson herbs would taste delicious. In fact, you could even squeeze a little onion, or not onion, you could squeeze a little lemon over this if you wanted a little liquid. The original recipe I was using called for nutritional yeast and olive oil, which I didn't want to use. I just want to make this basic. And this is a really nice Gerson recipe, as well as just a Mary's Mini recipe if someone's following that diet, and as well as just a healthy recipe. And the potatoes they're technically done, so I don't think I'm going to put this in for another half an hour. It'll just be cooked to mush. I think I'm going to give it another 10 minutes just to help the garlic to roast a little bit. And then we'll call it done. We'll see what it looks like in about 10-15 minutes. Okay. And there we go. All right, yum yum. Time to bring it out. This is actually my breakfast today. The zucchini and potato bake. Ooh, you can hear it. That just makes it sound good too, doesn't it? It's talking to me. Eat me, eat me. This would be good for any meal. It's probably meant to be a dinner meal, but you know, us people who eat healthy don't worry about having vegetables at a particular time. We eat them any old time. Potatoes are good for you too. So there it is. It is ready to eat. It looks delicious. It smells delicious. And the little nibbles I took were delicious too. Let's see if I can just grab. I haven't tried a piece of zucchini yet. I'll grab a piece of zucchini. I know the potatoes were done. Let's give that a try. I've been waiting for this breakfast. Just right. It's not overcooked, not mushy. Interesting thing, the potatoes are done and the zucchini's done. I thought the zucchinis were going to get overdone, but what I did was put the potato on the bottom and the zucchini on the top when I first put it in, and that helps cook the potatoes better because they're covered, and so they kind of steam baked at the same time. And the zucchini, I find if you roast things without oil, they take longer to cook. So the zucchini on the top was actually held back because it was exposed to the air, whereas the potato was covered by the zucchini and it got a little more steamed and cooked better, which is good because potato takes longer than zucchini. So it worked out. The directions didn't say to do that. That was just my thing because I know how I like my vegetables. So I have that ready, and you can see in the background here, I'm getting ready to have a green juice. I don't know if you can see that. Yep. I'm weighing out my greens and getting ready to have a green juice today. I've been doing a couple juices a day, just 2 or 3, some green, some carrot, apple, and it's been great. I haven't had juices in a long time, and now they're tasted really good, and I'm glad. Well, now I can also rely on getting some things from the grocery. For a while there, a couple months there, I couldn't be sure I could get what I needed at the grocery. So now that supplies are back in, well, I can't get red cabbage, but I can, for the most part, I can get all the lettuces. I just now started to get green chard. And what else was I able to get? Beet greens, which are all things that were on hold for a couple months there. So now that we're back and up and running, I'm enjoying my juices, and I hope you enjoy this delicious zucchini potato bake with herbs. All right, we'll see you soon. Oh, recipes in the drop-down box down below.